afternoon, morning or evening to you. It's lovely to have you here, and I do feel we're raising our vibration. We're rising, which is wonderful. I've got some cards here for you. I hope you're well and that things are starting to take shape right now. I know we have the help from our beloved galactic healers here. I painted her probably a couple of years ago on the wall, and she's absolutely lovely. I know that we are tuning in more to our intuition, to our heart, and we have more of a psychic feeling, intuition. Using our intuition more is so much more helpful because we're rising higher and we're connecting to our higher self more, if that makes sense. I've got today the Saints and the Angels. They're absolutely beautiful cards, and I'm also using the light and shadow of these cards, which shows us the subconscious blocks that we may have in the back of our minds, so we can bring ourselves up to a higher level. So it's all to do with our mindset. Whatever our minds think of, we bring down to our heart. I'm also wearing a Truth Seeker t-shirt, which I painted myself, Seek the Truth. And I feel that applies to so many people today and also around the world, because around the world we're actually finding different truths that are coming out that are quite startling and shocking, and but it needs to come out and clear. We've got the retrograde going on at the moment, so that means that you are reflecting. You're reflecting, you're also got time to work on your emotions, because they, as I say, you set them in little boxes, you deal with one thing at a time, so it doesn't all come in a big rush. I do feel that many of you are going through this at this time, whether it's through a career or relationship or anything else that applies to you. I feel many of you are working with your parents at the moment, that discussing plans for the future. You may be caring for your parents also. If you are, I send you my blessings and love. I have had that going back in 2014, or probably even before that years, and I looked after my mum and dad as much as I could. They had their own home, but I loved to visit and help in any way I could, which I did. And it saddened me a great deal when my mum had to go into a home when my dad passed away, and their home had to be sold, so that's very, very sad. I feel a lot of you are moving to another location which is better for you, and you're working on this. So let's start and see what's going on with you all. And yes, definitely we have quite a few messages coming through, so it's lovely to be here. I ask the higher self, I ask God and the angels and all the divine realm for your messages today for the collective souls, the beautiful collective souls today, which is I think it's the 13th of November. So what messages do we have for the 13th of November? Healing. That's what I was saying, healing. Beautiful. What else do we have, please? Oh, what messages can you give me, Spirit, please, for the 13th of November? It won't be long before it's Christmas. I mean, there's a few weeks to go. Not many weeks, though. We'll be thinking of Christmas. Okay, what else do we have, please, Spirit? Messages for the collective souls today. Okay. Thank you. Optimism. Yes, being optimistic. I actually have some affirmations that I wrote down to say I will be more positive every day. Because we need to do this to raise our vibration. Learning experience. Learning experience. And then we have higher education. Well, a lot of it is all about learning. We're all learning. We're learning lessons, whether it's life lessons or actual, in school, college. And I think we all have to go through like a learning curve in life. So I'll just read out the meanings. Healing. Put my glasses on. Otherwise I won't be able to read. Okay. Healing. This is a powerful card as it signifies the power of prayer. Your requests regarding healing has been heard and answered. The situation is surrounded by God's rejuvenating love and is resolving itself in a miraculous way. Your prayers are particularly powerful, so keep them up. You may also want to enlist the devotion of others, such as a church prayer group, to amplify this process. This is also a message about your healing abilities and a call from heaven for you to use those talents to help others in a more powerful way. If you elect to follow this calling, God will open the doors for your career. Saint Pedro Pio, who both heals and helps those who follow the path, will inspire and protect you as you make any necessary life changes. That's beautiful. Optimism. I love these cards. I love them all, actually. They all have different energies and different meanings, and so that you can look at things in a different way, Optimism. You're right to feel optimistic in this situation, and there's so much to be hopeful about. Your guardian angel has witnessed all of your hopes, dreams and aspirations and knows that this new situation is a true answer to your prayers. Your angel sees behind the scenes details of what's ahead of you and has given you the message that it's all good. Your optimistic outlook keeps you cheerful and pleasant as the situation unfolds. Your positive nature is attractive and makes people want to help you. If others don't believe in your dreams, don't worry about it. Stay upbeat and try to avoid the naysayers. Studies show that optimistic people live healthier, happier and longer lives. Keep expecting the best out of life because you will truly get what you expect. That's wonderful. Learning experience. Learning experience. Experience. There we go. Okay, got higher education. Learning experience. The situation is an opportunity for you to learn some important life lessons. Instead of looking at this experience as a problem, see it as something that will help you to learn and grow. Some of the valuable qualities that you're acquiring include strength, patience, forgiveness, and perseverance, similar to the angel in the painting who's holding a glowing white dove. This is an opportunity to shine even more brightly. Notice any familiar aspects of this situation. Are there things that you're tired of or are ready to let go of? Once you extract the blessing within the pattern, it won't need to repeat itself anymore. You will have learned the necessary lesson and you can be free from it for good. That's amazing. Your guardian angel will help you see the current situation in a more positive light, as well as identify the lessons involved and heal away unwanted patterns. Simply ask your angel for help with these issues and then pay attention to any loving thoughts or feelings that guide you to take action. That's wonderful. Higher education. Higher education. Your angel is guiding you to gain further education, either by attending school or through independent study. Higher education refers to instruction with a spiritual basis. So this is a message for you to study topics that capture your true interests. For instance, if there's a spiritually based service career that you yearn for, now is the time to begin learning and furthering your knowledge in that area. This may mean attending formal classes, reading books on the topic, or working with a mentor. Give any worries about having enough time, money, or skill to your angel. You're being pushed to learn more as a result of your prayers for increased fulfillment. Trust that this door is opening for you at this right time and walk through it with full faith. Begin with simple steps such as researching various classes on your chosen topic. Even though you may feel that schooling will take time, remember that you'll be alive and doing something during that time anyway. You may as well use your days wisely by investing in something meaningful. By pursuing higher education, you'll gain newfound wisdom, higher self-esteem, new friends, and exciting opportunities. That's wonderful. Now I have something different for you. First of all, I'm going to use my intricate life path cards. They have lovely meanings. They're all Reiki infused, and I personally created these. Right, so what do we have for the collective souls, please? The 13th of November. What messages do you have, please, Spirit? Angels, Divine Realm. What messages do you have for the collective souls today? What messages do you have for the collective souls today? Communication. Forgiveness. Get yourself some fresh air. What else do you have, please? Anything else? No, I don't think we do. That's lovely. Communication. You chose this card because you're needing more communication. Is it with your partner, husband, wife, or other member of the family? Is it time to communicate with work, colleagues, friends, family, and or loved ones? What are you thinking right now? Communication is a way of letting people know your feelings. Keeping things bottled up will only make you feel depressed. Let them know how you are. Make that call or make time for whoever you need in your life right now. We have forgiveness. To forgive is the most comfortable feeling of love, and hope to hold in our hearts, to give you strength to start another day. Is there someone in your life that needs to be forgiven? Maybe the person whom you are thinking of is thinking of you. Feeling hurt or sad? Make contact until they are forgiven. If you cannot do this, let them go with love in your heart to start afresh. Go and get some fresh air. Hey, just look at the beauty of the simple things in life. Look at the sky and the clouds and the beach, the sea, the grass. Walk along the beach. Feel the sand between your toes. Breathe in and close your eyes. Or walk in the forest or park. Absorb the wonderful creation of Mother Earth. Or open your windows. Let that fresh air in. You'll be able to think clearer and rejuvenate your life. Rejuvenate your life. Rejuvenate. Okay, now we've got some light and shadow cards. This is subconscious blocks that you may have in the back of your mind. And you'll turn it upside down to the optimistic, not the pessimistic. So we're going for, let's see what energies, let's see what emotions that you have for all your beautiful souls. So I'm going to take a deep breath. Connect to the higher self. Okay. What messages do you have for the beautiful souls today? What emotions, conscious blocks do they have? Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, that one came out. Interesting. So we've got the sacral chakra, which is change and security. We've got the solar plexus, which is pessimism and optimism. How wonderful that is, actually, because that came out in the other cards about optimism. And we've got the pink for the heart, which is self-love and relationship. So what we have is you want change. Change is the negative one. You would think change would be the optimistic one, the one that is, but change is the one. So you might be saying, oh, I must change this, or I've got to do this, and there's a change, I have to change something. But that's the pessimistic side. Change can be good as well. So we can all having a change, changing your way of life, changing, letting someone go, making a change. You want change is good because you are evolving. So the optimistic side is security. We all want to feel secure in our lives. So we're waiting for the change to come, because that change can give you security. And that's exactly what is the message today and how I am feeling. We all want change in our lives. We don't want to go on the same as we are and be stuck. Because having security will make you feel free. We also know we have the next one, we have pessimism is the shadow. So we turn it upside down, optimism. If we can wake up every day with being grateful for what we have, write that gratitude list and be optimistic about life. Be grateful for what you have, and you'll find that your vibration will change. You are raised to a higher vibration. Therefore, every day you'll be lifted higher because you'll feel happier. And that will guide you to do more happier things, if that makes sense. Like treat yourself to flowers, or no matter how small it is or how big it is. Self-love is very important. Now we've got relationship, which is the shadow side. You can't have a relationship with anyone else until you love yourself. So do mirror. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Say to yourself, I love you. Write down, I love you. I love myself. I am lovable. Love finds me. Love, I see love. I feel love. I am loving. Turn around to self-love. Self-love is so important. Beautiful. I love these cards. Is there any other messages, please, Spirit? For the beautiful souls today, 13th November. No? Okay. Well, that's lovely. Now I'm using the Good Tarot because this will help us by speaking. You've heard of the law of attraction. Well, the law of attraction, whatever you say goes to the universe and comes back to you. So we have to be careful in choice with our words. I have these. Now these are beautiful. So I'm going to ask today for the beautiful souls, 30th November, what messages do you have, affirmations that the collective souls, for everyone, should hear? So I ask my higher self. Okay. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. So we have star. Beautiful. Aquarius, the star. I'm Aquarius and the star. But you're all stars. We're all stars. We all come from the stars, the stardust. We're star seeds. Justice. Justice. Beautiful. Tower. That's what we need, the tower. The tower comes in, it starts with new beginnings then, because the tower can take away what you no longer need, whether you want it or not, because it's all for your highest good. The moon. Elimination, illumination, lighting up what you don't see. You've been in a fog just now, 5 of air. You might have been in a fog. So the moon illuminates what you don't see. Okay, so I'm going to read out these. And you need to say this to the universe, all right? I am hopeful and inspired by life right now. And everything that is happening points to a renewed sense of encouragement. After all the changes I have experienced, I'm starting to recognise the hope that comes with new beginnings. Fabulous. The next one we have is justice. Karma. Justice is karma. Good karma or bad karma. It depends how you have been or someone else has been towards you. So they will receive justice. The law of cause and effect is in play now as I see elements in my life balance out. What goes around comes around. I'm now seeing evidence of this law in the condition of my world. Then we have the Tower. Surprises. The Tower is surprises. This happens. Things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. Its appearance could portend a total paradigm shift or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be that I've had an epiphany. Whatever it is, this card tells me unexpected events will be very interesting and offer opportunities for positive transformation if I remain present with my eyes open. Fabulous. Then we have the Moon. Illusion. I may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realms, but I know there is great activity behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. I hope you can hear me. I should have used my microphone, so I do apologise. 5 of Air, I will next time. I just realised that. 5 of Air, tension and conflict. Conflict is a good way to see my motives and intentions. I can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. It's not important to win, it's important to have integrity. Other people have different ways of thinking and may not always be in agreement with me. I open to this opportunity to live and let live. Well, that was very interesting. So I hope you all enjoyed that. It's lovely to be here. And please take care. Like, subscribe and share. I would love you to. Thank you. Much love.